Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I want to talk about the European Union trying to take total control over the surveillance of its citizens. So every country has the digital ID. Here in Austria we have the digital ID Austria, and the government wants you to download this ID on your smartphone, and a lot of people have done so already, but still the majority hasn't done so. And now they try to push in the digital identity. So how are they doing it? Well, first of all, they try it with incentives. So here in Austria, for example, the incentive program for downloading the digital identity is this one here. This is a project which is called Smile Together. So what is this project about? You will get 100 euros in 2024 if you go to the dentist, and the requirement for getting the 100 euros is that you have to download the SVS Go app. And to get the SVS Go app, you have to download the Digital Identity Austria. So first you have to download the digital ID, and then you have to download the other app for the social welfare organization. So now what's the big problem with the Digital Identity Austria? What is the problem? Why should you not download it? Or what's the risks of downloading it? Well, first of all, older people often do not have a smartphone, so they get discriminated because they cannot download the app. Then also what's a problem is that if you refuse to download the digital identity, then you cannot participate. They can say, now you have to get the digital identity for every service, and if you don't have a digital identity, then you don't get any service. So that's a big problem. And I believe the biggest problem is surveillance and privacy. So here I have an excerpt of some lawyers in Austria who also say that this is very critical, what's happening here. And they are basically saying that if you're using the digital ID Austria, you are leaving a so-called digital footprint. This can of course be tracked by both official authorities and, in the case of data security problems, by criminals. The collection and merging of data when used by banks or when traveling is not necessarily in the interest of citizens. So this digital ID is a real problem. Most people don't realize it yet. If you get it, the government will know exactly where you're going, when you're getting up to work, in which store you're going. Together with CBDCs, they know what you're buying and so on. And I don't like this. I don't want to be treated like a criminal. Okay, so here in Austria, if there's a criminal doing something bad, then the police can go to a judge and get permission for surveillance. And that's a good thing, that's okay. But I'm not a criminal. I do not even have a criminal record. So why does the government want to surveil the law-abiding citizen? It makes no sense. The only logical conclusion is that they want to have complete control, and they want to know every move of the citizens, everything they are doing, everything they are saying, recorded by your own smartphone. So I believe that this is really dangerous, and this makes people transparent. And people say, hey, this is a conspiracy theory, but it's not. And it's already happening in China, where all of the citizens are made completely transparent with digital IDs, CBDCs, and face recognition. Now, personally, I cannot do something against this law now as a citizen. So how can I react to the total control of the government? How can I evade this surveillance, the tracking from my smartphone? So actually what I've gotten now is a Faraday bag for my smartphone. This one is by the company Go Dark, and it's made by a fabric which is EMP proof. And if you put your smartphone into this bag, then it will block all of the EMF radiation, radio frequencies, Wi-Fi, and you just need to fold this over here 2 times, close it like this, and now my phone has gone dark and nobody can track me. Nobody can say where I was and where I'm going. And I think that's really awesome. That's a really nice bag by Go Dark. and it has good quality. And at the inside you can see this special fabric, the Faraday fabric, and also on the inside it has this really nice felt, so your smartphone doesn't get scratched. So really, really great product. I will link the website to Go Dark Bags into the description of this video. They have different sizes. What they also have sent me is one of their bigger bags. This is really big. This fits a medium-sized laptop, and this is actually also watertight, so you can submerge this bag in water down to 1 meter for 30 minutes, I believe. So it's not 100% waterproof, but it's watertight, and that's great. So if you get into rain, this will protect your electronics. So this here is my small laptop that I have for traveling. I only use this once a year. And for most of the time, I wrap it in aluminum foil and then I put it in a cupboard. But as you can see here, the aluminum foil sometimes gets holes. So this protection would be insufficient. So now I take this small laptop, put it inside. And then you want to close it properly by wrapping the end several times over. So now no EMF, EMP can come at the inside. So this is it. You even have a strap to carry it. And that's nice. That's really awesome. So now I can finally protect this small laptop professionally against EMPs and CMEs from the sun. So now in future, when I'm leaving my home, I will put my phone inside of this bag here and then go shopping or do my business. And I will only use the phone and take it out of this EMP-proof bag if I need it. And very often when I'm going shopping, I don't need it, okay? So I don't think it's anybody's business whether it's Google on my phone or other apps on my phone, or whether it's the government or the European Union where I'm going and what I'm doing. It's none of their business. So yeah, pretty awesome. Go Dark Bags, blocking Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, very important, cellular, EMF and EMP. Now for the GPS, I want to bring another story which is really concerning. I want to bring you this story here, which is about the ISA, the Intelligent Speed Assistance System, which is now mandatory in new cars starting from July 2024. So basically the system is helping you to keep the speed limit and to stay under the speed limit. So if you are speeding, this ISA system is going to hit the brake for you. Now the Federal Statistical Office in 2018 has calculated that about half of the fatal accidents on roads are caused by inappropriate speed. Now this ISA system is working together with a GPS in your car. And if you're going too fast, let's say 60 instead of 50, the ISA is going to hit the brake for you. This is actually dangerous because sometimes the driver has to go faster than the speed limit in case he wants to evade an accident or in case he wants to, I don't know, sometimes you have to go faster, right? Or just hit the gas pedal in case there's danger behind you. So there are cases when this brake assistant can be dangerous. And this is why you can turn off the ISA system. You can turn it off, okay? So here they are saying the driver can easily switch off the ISA. However, the system must be automatically reactivated when the vehicle started. So basically everyone is going to shut off the system because nobody wants the car to do strange braking maneuvers, which are dangerous. But what they are not saying here is that the GPS cannot be switched off. So basically what they want is, they want to install the GPS in your car. That's what's important to them. It's not the ISA, which you can switch off. It's the GPS. They want to have a GPS in every car, like they have a GPS in every phone. What happens to the data? A black box will also be on board. But everyone who is afraid of the glass driver can relax. There will be no speeding tickets. So basically, they contradict themselves within one page here. First, they say they need a speeding system to prevent 61 deaths from speeding. But then they say you can turn it off and there will be no speeding tickets. Isn't this hypocrite? So it's not about this system here. It's about the GPS that they want to get into your car. They want to have the complete surveillance over your life and where your car is going. Wow, this is really concerning. So when will this ISA system be mandatory? The EU Commission has presented a very clear timetable. So from now on, the 7th of July 2024, this system will be mandatory in all of the new cars. The system is free for the first 7 years. Okay, but you're still going to pay for it because the car manufacturer is just going to raise the price. They are not going to take a loss because of the system. It is then, after the 7 years, up to the manufacturer whether to charge a fee for the ISA system. Then you have to pay a fee. Wow. So you have this in your car and then you have to pay a fee, probably a yearly or monthly or quarterly fee, so that the government can surveil you. Is this crazy, guys? This is crazy. And all of this goes together with an email that I've gotten by a programmer working at an insurance company in Germany. But now let's take a look again at this email and read again what he said to me last year. You will be forced to buy a digital car. Otherwise you won't get insurance. These cars are online 24/7 in real time, in touch with the insurance, traffic authorities, remote maintenance, surveillance authorities. If your premium is not paid, you will no longer be able to start your car. So if you want to read all of this email, I will link the other video from last year down below and you can take a look at this very shocking email. Alright guys, so this is how the European Union and the governments, which are influenced by the World Economic Forum, are trying to take the control of surveillance of people, making people transparent, completely transparent. People who are not criminals, people who are law-abiding citizens are now being surveilled, and they are stepping up the game little by little so that people don't notice and so that people get used to it. So it's basically salami tactic what they are applying, and it's working great for them. And now also the question arises, how many people are going to voluntarily download a surveillance program that is paid with our tax money? Are you going to participate? Let me know in the comment section below.